This is the Reds POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Cincinnati Reds. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Good evening, Reds fans, and welcome to another edition of the POSTCAST brought to you by Locked On Reds and the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. I am Tim Daniel. I'm a lifelong Reds fan. I'm my second season here at Locked On covering the Reds. I want to thank you for spending some time with me as we discuss the Cincinnati Reds finally winning a game again, 3-1 today over the Houston Astros. On today's show, they finally got one. We're going to talk about the win. We're going to talk about Chase Burns just continuing to be awesome as Chase Burns does what he does. And Matt McLain coming up with the biggest hit of the game today. All that and a whole lot more. But guys, they won a game.
This is what you'll be talking about.
So those who know me and followed me know that here at Locked On, I have two gigs. I cover the Cavaliers and I cover the Cincinnati Reds, and I do their post-game shows. Well, finally today, I get to have a good day because the Cavs won and then the Reds won today right after that. So big time dubs in the chat for Tim. Yes. What was that? Don't judge me. I don't know. I'm in a good mood. But today the Reds found a way to win a ball game, and they fell down 1-0. Fifth inning. Astros get a solo shot from Braden Shoemake, and you go, uh-oh, here we go again. And the Reds respond with 3 runs in the fifth. All the runs came in the fifth inning in this game for both teams. Holy moly, folks. And they put it together. I can't believe they put one together. I've been waiting for a win for a really long time, and they won today. Their defense today was really good. The pitching today was awesome. We're going to get into Chase Burns here in just a second, but we'll talk about the bullpen first because the bullpen has had their fair struggles, as we know of late. Brock Burke, excellent inning. Graham Ashcraft, excellent inning. Pierce Johnson, first save as a Red. Those guys went out there and threw perfect 3 innings. No hits, no walks, no runs. 3 strikeouts. Bullpen did their job today. It was awesome to see. Let's talk hitting. Again, going to save the Matt McLain stuff for a little later. Yes, Ali brings up the great point here. That pickoff in the first inning to get Jose Altuve by Burns. Unreal play. I mean, that's incredible stuff. Reds get 2 hits from Ellie today with an RBI. Huge. Sal Stewart gets a hit today. Very nice to see. Spencer Steer back on the hitting ways again, gets a hit and scores a run. Will Benson with 2 walks today. Matt McLain gives the big hit. We're going to talk about that here in a little later as well. But this is one where the Cincinnati Reds battled. And they've been battling all those Cubs games they battled, right? Except for the last one. And they lost. The Cubs found a way to win those games. The Reds went out there and they said enough's enough. And they got the win today. That's what good baseball teams find a way to do. I don't know if this team's necessarily a good baseball team because they did just lose 8 straight, but I will take ending a losing streak today. And that's what's really awesome to see is the Reds do their thing. Let's talk a little bit about our player of the game today.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
Let's talk about Chase Burns, shall we? Matt McLain will get his credit and get his segment here to end the show. Don't worry. But Chase Burns today. Would you say Chase Burns had his best stuff today? I wouldn't say so. And he was awesome. 6 innings, 1 earned run, did give 4 hits, only 2 strikeouts, had 3 walks. Guys, we're talking about Chase Burns here. To only have 2 strikeouts in a game that he went 6 innings, and he only lets, 7 guys on base in the 6 innings? Pretty awesome. You absolutely will take that. The fact that he is just growing more and more. William asked, do you think Chase Burns could be an all-star if he continues to pitch like this? Yes. Yes. I talked about this with Steve, and I saw Steve's in the chat. Hey, buddy, it's good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with me on the weekend. I think Chase Burns is the best pitcher the Reds have. And I don't know if this is a hot take anymore. I think he just legit has just proven that he's the best guy they have. And I love Hunter Green. I love Nick Lodolo. I love Andrew Abbott. Chase Burns is the best they got. And he shows it continuously. He has 1-2 bad starts this whole season. Other than that, he's been like this, locked in, nearly unstoppable, it feels like. And if they do have an innings limit on them, and this team wants to make a run at the postseason, then shame on them. Absolute shame on them, because he should not have an innings limit. I get why they do it for young pitchers, but no. If the Reds would have reached their highest ceiling possible, they need Chase Burns getting the ball every fifth day. He's going to have bad games. He's absolutely going to have bad games. It's going to happen. That's just how it goes with young pitchers. But he's the best they got. Even when Hunter Green comes back, I think he's the best they got. So really awesome day to see Chase Burns just bounce back like that. In a day that he wasn't overpowering ace, striking out everybody, Chase Burns. Trust my defense behind me. They're going to make the plays. Chase Burns showed he can win that way too. And also, I know Ali mentioned it. I mentioned it already. That pickoff play in the first thing to Jose Altuve. Altuve is the first guy in the game, gets a hit, and you're like, oh no. And he stops it immediately. Just takes care of him, gets him off the field. That was tremendous. Just awesome. Awesome from the team. And I mentioned the bullpen already. The bullpen backing him up, which has been the struggle, right? How many of these games during this losing streak, whenever I was on here or I was on with Steve filling in for Jeff, did we go like, man, starting pitcher did a pretty good job today. And the bullpen gave it away. To see the bullpen kind of see him set the tone and be like, we've got to follow that up. We have to make sure we leave the stadium this afternoon with a win. On Star Wars Day, no less. The force was with the bullpen on that one. I know Steve told Jeff yesterday he didn't have to hear any Star Wars jokes, so I had to get mine in. But the bullpen going out there and just throwing 3 perfect innings to back up Burns was awesome. I'd be hard to find a better inning than Brock Burke threw in his inning in the 7th. I know he only had 1 strikeout, but he was awesome. I mean, so what did he end up throwing? Like Brock Burke had, excuse me here for a second. Brock Burke threw 8 pitches. So not much more you can do when your reliever throws 8 pitches in an inning and gets 3 outs. But so that was really awesome to see. Awesome day to be a Reds fan. Finally talking about a W. We finally got a win. I didn't know what winning felt like for a while there. I almost forgot this feeling, but I'm glad this feeling's back. The Reds are glad this feeling's back. And Matt McLain came through with the hit of the day. Let's talk about Matty McNice and more right after this. This episode is brought to you by our friends over at Rougiette. The NHL playoffs are here, where every shift matters, every moment is intense, and the pressure is at its highest. And just like performance matters on the ice, it matters off the ice too. That's where Rougiette comes in. Rougiette offers treatments designed to help you get ready and stay ready when it matters. Their top option, Rougiette Ready, combines clinically proven ingredients in a simple mint that dissolves under your tongue. It works fast, often about 15 minutes, and can last up to 36 hours. And they also offer Go Long, designed to help with both performance and control. Head to Rougiette.com/LockedOnNHL and get 15% off your ED treatment. That's RUGIET.com/LockedOnNHL for 15% off. Rougiette, performance medicine for men. This episode is also brought to you by our friends over at Indeed. Workplace chaos, deadlines stacking up, inbox overflowing, and the one position you have to fill still sitting open. When the pressure's on and you need the right hire, this is a job for sponsored jobs. Indeed sponsored jobs help you reach the people who actually fit what you're looking for: skills, experience, location. So you're not just hoping the right candidate stumbles across your post. And here's the stat that says it all. In the minute I've been talking to you, companies like yours made 27 hires on Indeed, according to Indeed data worldwide. So if you're hiring, spend less time searching and more time interviewing candidates to check all your boxes with Indeed sponsored jobs. And listeners of the show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/podcast. Just go to Indeed.com/podcast right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? This is a job for Indeed sponsored jobs. Look, you already live and die by the Red Legs. You love listening to me after every game. You love listening to Jeff and Steve Monday through Friday on Locked On Reds. You're an everydayer. So why don't you become official and join the club? Go to LockedOnPodcast.com/everydayer. You get ad-free episodes of all your favorite Locked On shows. You have the Discord chat that has all your favorite teams' rooms in there as well. You have got me in there in Locked On Reds and Locked On Cavs. You've got Jeff and Steve in there as well on the Reds chat as well, where you're having a blast talking with all of our everydayers, and we're so grateful for you all for giving us the love each and every day. Let's talk about Matt McLain, the X Factor.
It's time to reveal who made the biggest under-the-radar impact with today's X Factor.
You can't quit Matt McLain. You can try, and every time you think you do, he has a moment. And today had the biggest moment of the game. A 2-RBI double puts the Reds up and gives them that just, whew, Lord, then we need that. Runners in scoring position, Matt McLain brings them in. almost scores the 4th run. That guy just made a hell of a play to get him at home. I can't even be mad about that. When Ellie knocked in, who did Ellie knock in? Trevino? Yeah, Jose Trevino. And then Matt McLain round certain. It's a pretty close play. So I'm not going to be mad at Matt McLain for that. I'm not going to be mad at Willie Harris for sending him there. Astros made a play. At some point, you just got to kind of, it's baseball. Give credit where credit's due. But Matt McLain, I know the numbers aren't super sexy, but you're seeing him get better this year. So in these last 7 games, he's back up to hitting 250. He does have a 400 slugging percentage in there. Now, the 286 on base isn't what we're used to because he's normally drawing walks, but I can live with the fact that right now in his last 20 at-bats, he only has 2 strikeouts. The fact that we're seeing Matt McLain just kind of continue to kind of be himself a little bit more. We've seen him have some really nice at-bats of late. And also today, defensively was awesome. He started the double play with Elliott and Steer, which, by the way, please give me more Spencer Steer at first base. I love you, Sal Stewart. You're the man. You look really good at third base. You look really good at second base. Just this whole rotation thing that Steve's talking about, I think the more he mentions it, the more I think he's right. So this whole Gino gets back, Gino, Lowe, Steer, now maybe Sal, you just rotate these guys between positions, between DHing first and third and left field or whatever. No, don't put Sal Stewart in left field. I don't think we want to see that. But you're catching my drift. And moral of the story is these guys are making an opportunity for themselves to play. And today, Matt McLain holding down second base, that double play, that 2 RBI double, seeing him swing the bat a little better. Maybe the 9 spot's just good for him right now. Maybe that's just where he's going to be comfortable. And if it is, great. That's good for the Reds, and we will take it because that Astros team, I know what their record states, is a really good baseball team. And the Reds went out there. Okay, they're probably not a really good baseball team, but they got a lot of really good players. And the Reds went out there and took care of business again today. And Jose Altuve and Yordan Alvarez combined for just 2 hits in the game. Alvarez did have 2 walks, but I think if you're the Reds, you're comfortable with that. You can live with putting Yordan Alvarez on base for free instead of him putting one in the right field sleets like he did last night. So the Reds are winners today. We can finally celebrate a big Reds win, and we can go enjoy our Saturday night. The bourbon's just going to taste that much better. The cigar is just going to be that much smoother. The food that you're going to have tonight is just going to taste that much better. The Redlegs are victors again. 3 runs on 5 hits and no errors. The Astros have 1 run on 4 hits and 2 errors. Chase Burns gets the win today. He is now 4-1 with a 2.11 ERA. Spencer Arrighetti takes his first loss of the year, who's also really good, by the way. He is 4-1 with a 188, and Pierce Johnson gets his first save of the year. And a sentence I haven't been able to say for a few weeks now. The Reds have a chance to take a series tomorrow against the Astros as Andrew Abbott will take the hill. He is 1-2 with a 5.13 ERA, though has been pitching much better of late. The Astros have not yet announced who their starter is going to be, according to the MLB app, so we're all going to find out together. If it's going to be a bullpen day, I don't think I'm going to be too disappointed in that and feel better about the Reds' chances to win. First pitch is at 1:40. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out today, and thank you for being patient. I was a little behind. The Cavs ended like 30 minutes before the Reds did, so I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off today. I'm Tim Daniel. Everyone enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Go Redlegs, and I will see you tomorrow.